go ahead and get started lying down in the center of the mat. You can have a block with you can have a cushion with you. No guarantees that we'll use it today, but it's kind of nice to have nearby. We may integrate it as we go. But you know how I feel. All you really need to do yoga is a body. So now that you're here, with that, we're going to get started. So just lying down in the center of the mat, go ahead and have your knees bent, but walk your feet a little wide, about as wide as the mat. Let the knees drift together. Rest the hands on top of the belly and then sigh it out. Good. Do that a couple more times. Take a nice deep breath in. Mouth open, sigh it out. Do that again. Nice, big, deep breath in. Feel the chest expand, lifting off of the ground. Mouth open, let it go. And with your eyes closed or open, it's up to you. Just start to center into your practice. So all those things that are distracting your mind, your thoughts, take a moment just to observe them, notice them, and then let them go. Take another breath out. See what is there in its place instead. Try to find a sense of self-assurance of just being, knowing that that is enough. And if you'd like to, you can gently start to turn your head from side to side, just rolling towards one ear and then across the back of the head to the other. Just kind of observe how that feels, and then maybe come back to the middle, take another breath out. Start to focus in on that breathing. So how can you relax your body a little bit more? But deepen the breath. So try to take the deepest inhale that you can. Mouth open, let it go. Long exhale. Keep it going. Deep breath in. Drawing it to the back of the ribs, the lower back part of the lungs. Mouth closed this time, push it out. Good, steady, deep inhale. Feel the chest up, feel the belly grow. Exhale, tummy pulls in, sigh it out, let it go. Couple more times. Deep breath in. Really use this breath to start to invigorate and enliven the body. Simultaneously calm the mind. These deep, powerful inhales start to increase blood flow, increased readiness for muscle engagement and action, but can help steady the mind, calm the thoughts. So let that breath work its magic as you once again slowly start to turn the head from side to side. And as you do so, turn the head with the breath. So meaning as you exhale, gently roll the head in one direction. As you inhale, roll the head in another direction. Keep it going. See how you can channel your breath. Make it a little bit longer to make those movements last. Now come back to center. Hug the knees to the chest. Give yourself a gentle rock from side to side here. And make that rock slower than you perhaps want to. And as you rock, holding onto the knees, backs of the knees, whatever is more comfortable, trying to really massage the lower back into the ground. So really noticing those bony parts of the sacrum, the pelvis, that gently roll into the ground. Just use it as a way to sort of massage the back. Good. Now pause and center, hug those knees a little bit closer. Return the feet to the ground. Arms can be to a T shape or cactus shape. Gently let the legs sway over to one direction. Relax those legs, let them be heavy. And now just re-engage that turning of the head. Rotation in the cervical spine, upper body. So as you inhale, turn the head to one direction, nice and slow. Exhale, take it the other way. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, turn the head. Bring it back to center. Use your arms to pick those legs up, help assist them, and then let the legs drift over the opposite direction. Good. Bringing the arms back to a cactus shape or T shape. Take a long breath out, sigh it out, let those legs be heavy, release the muscles in the inside of the thighs, and turn the head from side to side. As you make that breath deeper, channel it inwards. Good, let this breath really wake you up. Keep it going, keep it going. As you turn your head, notice if you can maybe encourage that chin to reach a little further. Notice where you feel it, maybe in the neck, in the shoulders, even in the jaw. Gently bring it back to the middle. Hug the knees up towards the chest again. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Rock it about. Good. Now gently extend just the right leg. Right leg is nice and strong. Interlace the fingers around the left knee. Pause here. Good. Now as you pause here, just gently hold on to that knee and check that your back is connected to the ground. So really taking away the muscle engagement in that left leg, although you can flex the foot if you would like to. And then gently just start to use your arms to draw circles with that knee. So just exploring the rotational movement in that ball and socket joint, moving the body around, and just start to expand it. Maybe go a little bit bigger, opening that up. Maybe you release the right hand, hold onto the right hip, keep that hip steady and flat, and then keep holding onto the top of that left knee, move that leg around. You don't have to hold onto the top of the knee, you can hold onto the back of the thigh, play with it, find the shapes that work for you, the movements that work for you, change the direction, doesn't have to be circles, can be zigzag shapes. Just start to kind of open up that hip joint. Find what sort of rotation you've got there, keep going with it. Notice if the body's really rocking from side to side. Try and adjust whatever it is you're doing so you keep that movement primarily in that hip joint. Good. Gently hug that knee to the chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Play with pointing the foot, flexing it. Nice. And now gently guide that knee towards the left armpit, opening that leg out a little bit. Try pointing the foot, flexing the foot here. Good. Now a couple options. You can stay here, or you can move your hands to behind the back of the knee and bring that heel up towards the sky, almost like a half happy baby. So remember, you're encouraging the knee towards the armpit and then sending the foot up. Good. You can stay here, or you can grab into the big toe. Only if it feels easily accessible. It's the morning. Be kind to yourself. Take the movements that work for your body this morning, not against it. Good. And then gently bring that knee back to the middle. Now guide that knee across the body. Good. So keeping that right leg straight. Now send the left arm opposite direction. We're creating a lovely supine, laying down twist here. Nice. And then gently just play with turning the head. You can rest your right hand on top of the knee. You do not have to. It's just an option. And just turn the head from side to side. And then gently roll it back to the middle. Extend that left leg out. Hug the right knee in. Give it a squeeze. Good. Take a moment just to observe maybe how that left leg feels now. Left hip joint. Maybe the left side of the lower back. Just tune with that body. Notice anything different. Good. And then gently start to draw circles with that right knee now. So you can keep the fingers interlaced over the knee, using the arms to guide the movement. You can keep the toes pointed or flexed or relaxed. Doesn't really matter. Try and play with options. See what feels good in your body in this moment. Good. Maybe start to draw zigzags. Maybe more dynamic circles, figure eights. Maybe just hold on with the right arm, right hand. Use the left leg to stabilize the left hip, pushing down on it, keeping it sturdy. Come up with different movements entirely if you would like to. It is your yoga practice, so just enjoy this time on the mat. Simply just move and breathe. Keep that breath a little deeper. Maybe bring the hand behind the back of the leg if that works for you. Really just explore that range of movement in that ball and socket joint. Wake it up. Nice. Re-hug that knee into the chest now. Get it close. Good. Play with pointing the foot, flexing the foot. Nice. And then hug that knee towards the right armpit now. Good. So guiding that knee kind of across and outside of the body. Beautiful. You can stay here. You can bring the hands behind the back of the right knee. You can encourage that heel up towards the sky if you would like to, like a half happy baby. Maybe you can grab onto the toes here, maybe not. Again, listen to your body, not your ego. So just encourage that movement wherever it feels accessible and breathe into it. Good. Take another long inhale, another long exhale. Gently hug that knee back into the chest. Ooh, that hip's feeling a little open now. Encourage that knee now across the body, over towards the left side. Twist in the upper body, open the arm out the opposite direction. Maybe you rest the left hand on top of the knee, maybe not. Maybe this side of the body, you get a less deep twist, maybe a deeper one. It's okay, whatever it is. Let go of the need for it to be symmetrical. Life is never symmetrical. Sigh out. Let your body just be whatever shape it wants to be right now. Whatever that is the right one. Take another long, deep breath in. Exhale out. Draw it back to the center. Hug that knee in briefly one more time. Exhale, extend that leg out straight in front of you. Give yourself a little wiggle. Good. Let's focus on the arms now. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. Exhale, let them drift back behind you. So back of the hands touch the ground. Good. Now rest the arms, back of the hands, rest on the ground. Now extend the right arm, reach the fingers to the back wall, get the right shoulder blade off the ground. Exhale, lower it down. Left arm, inhale, pick the left hand up just a few inches, reach the finger to the back wall. Exhale, lower it down. Both hands this time, reach them up. The shoulder blades come off the ground, core engages. Wiggle it from side to side. Reach those arms back. Exhale, lower down, sigh it out. Hug it all in. Become a nice, tight, tiny little ball. Squeeze it in. And then rocking or rolling onto one side, whatever you would like to do. Guide yourself up to a seated position in the center. Good. Take your time to get there. There's no rush. Good. And as you get there, we're going to set up for some 90-90 stretches. So take those legs and guide them out in 90-90 degree bends. So just checking in with the feet, making sure that the feet are flexed, not touching the other leg. So if your leg that is in front is touching a knee, give it a little bit of space in between. Check that you've got those 90-degree bends in the leg. Good. Now we're going to build that twist up and down the body. So as you inhale, gently twist, look behind you. It will feel natural, just go with it. And as you exhale, bring it back the opposite way. Inhale, sit up tall. Good. Exhale, twist behind you. Look behind you. Inhale, gently twist the opposite way. Don't worry too much about having dramatic twists. Just kind of focus on how it feels as you go. It's almost like a twisting cat-cow rhythm here. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales, waking up that spine. Nice. Next time as you exhale and twist behind you, pause. Kind of explore what the range of motion you have here. So you can walk those hands a little bit further away from you. See how you go. If you're feeling super open, maybe you can come onto the forearms. Maybe that's even easier. Play with it a little bit. See where your range of motion is. Breathe. If you have the palms pushed into the ground, try and take some cat-cow, micro cat-cow movements here. Just breathe into it. Maybe play with turning the head to the right, to the left. Just becoming mindful how one twist in the body and affects everywhere else. Deep tissue muscles maybe we've not looked at in a while. Walk a little bit deeper into it. Take another deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Gently guide it up. Nice. As you guide it up, switch those legs in the opposite 90-90 side. So, still keeping that 90-degree bend in the legs. Good. And then making sure the foot is not touching the legs. If it is, guide it open. We need a little bit of space. Start by sitting upright. Just notice immediately if that feels a little bit different in your spine. Often one side is easier than the other. That's normal. If it's not, also normal. It's good. And then just start to twist into it. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. And then gentle inhale, twist the other direction. Maybe you can twist a little further, a little shallower. I can't twist as deep here, but that's okay. Breathe into it. And then exhale, take it the opposite direction. Just use these movements as a way to gently move up. So with you inhale, you move back to the middle, over the opposite side. Exhale, take the more natural twist, looking back behind you, following the direction of the knees. Keep it going. Good. Just move mindfully, move slowly, keep it going, moving at your breath, your rhythm. Nice. Notice if more space starts to open up as we're warming those muscles up a little bit more. Keep moving with it. We're gonna take them up a notch after this. So really, really notice how you can warm up your body a little bit more. Feel good in it. Maybe walk those hands down onto your forearms when you come to that twist behind you. Maybe stay on the hands, but just try and walk the hands a little further away. Whichever version feels better in your body. One version is not better than the other in terms of skill level or awesome yoga-ness that does not exist. Just focus on taking the option that's going to give you the most rewarding experience right now. Maybe take a few cat-cow shapes between the shoulders if that feels right in your body. Really just try and wake up that movement. Keep that breath going. Deepen it a little bit more. And then when you're ready, slide it back to the middle. Pick up those legs. We're going to come to a tabletop position and go straight into it. You guessed it. Those cat-cow shapes, dipping the belly, breathing in, looking forward. Exhale, chin to chest, really pushing the ground away, doming between the shoulders. Keep that going. Never underestimate the power of some cat-cows. And notice how you can integrate them into your day in whatever awkward little shape, tiny cat-cows, big cat-cows. You can do them at your desk. You can make these ones a little bit more dramatic, sitting back into a child's pose and rippling up to a cow. Just move around in a way that works for you. Start to feel really good in your body because it's a special thing to do yoga. Nice. Next inhale, gently extend that right leg behind you. Toes touch the ground. Shift the weight forward and back. And as you shift the weight forward and back, really focus on keeping the knuckles of the palm into the ground. Good. Inhale, pick that right foot up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Guide that foot outside of the right hand. Pick it up, slide it there, whatever you've got to do to get it there. Good. Take a few more cat-cows here. Notice how it feels in the body. Good. And then gentle inhale. Reach the right arm up high towards the sky. Gentle twist. Really breathe into it. Try and align those shoulders with one another. Good. Elbows with one another. Play with turning the head, looking up as you breathe in, down as you breathe out. One more inhale, look up, reach up, exhale, bring it down. Nice. Heel toe that right foot in front of you. Good. Pushing down with that right heel. Inhale, both arms reach up. Low lunge, hands to prayer. Good. With those hands in prayer, really push them together so you have a pressure between the palms, a force that lines up with the center of the heart, and then lift that heart up a little bit higher. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up to the sky. Release the prayer. Exhale, now grab onto opposite elbows. Good. Inhale, pick those elbows up. Exhale, stay here. Good, good, good. Now notice where those biceps are. They're a little bit further forward. Try and pick them up, breathe in again. Exhale, encourage them back behind you. Good. Inhale, pick them up. Exhale, reach over to the right. Just give yourself a nice side body stretch. Stick with it. Inhale, up. Opposite side. Exhale. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, up. Exhale, palms come down. Good. Stay with it here. Throw in a cat-cow, ever so subtle. If you would like to, just because it feels good to move the body. Inhale, now right arm reaches up high towards the sky, just as you did before. You got this. Squeeze the tummy and use your core strength. Inhale, come up with a twist. Yeah, here we go. Right arm behind you, left arm forward. Flip that front palm, exalt it. Inhale, reach the left arm up high towards the sky. Let that right arm just dangle behind you. Good. Exhale, bring that hand down so it lands on top of the front right knee or hip, wherever you would like to place it. Good. Sweep the other hand up in front and then cross it over the body the opposite way. Opposite hip or knee, up to you. Good. Now, inhale, reach both arms up, keep the cross. Exhale, now grab onto the shoulders. I know, it's kind of extreme choreographed dance moves here, but just go with me. Holding onto those shoulders, one elbow stacked on top of the other. Interlace the fingers now, eagle arms, or bind the arms really. You can't quite interlace the fingers here. As you inhale, pick those elbows up. Exhale, elbows towards the front knee, squeeze it in. Good, use your core to guide the movement. Inhale, really reach those elbows up, get them as far away from you as you can. Exhale, bring it down, stay here. Challenge now, tuck the back toes, pick that back knee up off the ground. Yes, you've got this. Good, good, good. Now inhale, reach those elbows forward, get the spine at a diagonal. Really reach, 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 and then gently pick that back foot up for a microsecond, and then standing forward fold. Welcome the wobbles. Release those arms, sigh it out, let the top half of the body be heavy. Let go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, take the hands to prayer. Whew. Recalibrate. Find your breath. Find your heartbeat. Find your focus. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up. This time, just bend the right arm. Hand to the back of the neck. And then bend the left arm. Hold onto the elbow. Good. Yeah. As you inhale, reach those shoulders up. Exhale, reach over to the left. Give yourself a nice side body stretch. Good. Inhale up. Try and lift the chin so it's in line with the ground. Exhale, opposite direction. Really breathe it out. Inhale up, reach both arms up high. Exhale, swan dive it down. Heart leads the way. Beautiful. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, hands to mat, step it back, high plank. Just for a moment. Hold your strength here. We're going to lower down to the knees, elbows in, all the way down to the ground for a few cobra poses. So as you get onto your belly, shake your hips around. Check with the placement of the hands. If you need to draw the hands a little bit further back so it lines up with your chest, do so. Elbows pull back towards one another. Squeeze those legs together. Push the tops of the feet into the ground. Cobra pose now as we breathe in. Lift the chest off the earth. Try not to use the hands. Exhale, lower down. Really engage those back muscles. Inhale, lift up. Keep looking down. Draw those shoulder blades down the back of the body. Exhale, lower down. A few more times here. Inhale, use your breath. Lift up. Maybe get a little bit more hand action in here after you've reached your max lift with your back. Exhale, lower down. Take that again. Inhale, lift with the back first. As much as you can, then gain some support with the hands. Lift a little higher, but look down. Exhale all the way down to the ground. One more time. Cobra lift up, chest pulls off the ground. then some support with the hands. Keep the core muscles pulling in, elbows pull back towards one another, and then push the ground away, child's pose. Sigh it out. Focus on your heartbeat, focus on your breath. In this child's pose, we're going to take another shoulder stretch here. So tent onto the fingertips, palms off of the ground. Reach those arms as far forward as you can. Keep the hips pulling back. And then gently guide the right arm underneath the left, turning the head so the left ear comes towards the ground, creating an L shape with the arms, and reach with those fingers. Slide that hand that's towards the top of the mat as far forward as you can get it. Reach the left arm, really breathe into it, make the hips heavy. Feel that stretch throughout the back of the body. One more inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Now inhale, unthread it, but pick the left arm up, almost like a tabletop, reaching it high. Exhale, bring it down. Take some cat-cows. Good, just move that body around. Nice. When you're ready, left leg extends back behind you, toes touch the ground. Shift the weight forward and back. Focus on keeping the back as flat as you can. So notice how that lower back maybe wants to dip. Pull the core muscles in. Keep that back nice and sturdy and straight, like a tabletop. Good. Inhale, pick that left foot off the ground. Keep the backs nice and strong. Exhale, knee to elbow. Get that left foot outside of the left hand. Whatever you have to do to make that happen. Good. Maybe take some cat-cows here. See how that feels in the body. See how you can either speed up or slow down those cat-cows, whatever's different from the way you usually go. Good. And then as you inhale, left arm reaches up high towards the sky. Invite that twist. Exhale, bring it down. We're going to take that 2 more times, make it a bit dynamic. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Line up the shoulders with one another, elbows with one another. Exhale, bring it down. Last time. Inhale, really reach up. Welcome that twist. Reach with those fingers. Try and send the weight into the left hand up into the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. Heel toe that front foot in ever so slightly. Push down with that front foot. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, take it to prayer. Good. Line the thumbs up with the center of your sternum. Pushing those palms together. As you push those palms together, find an equal calibrating force. Lift the heart up. Get that spine nice and long. Good. Inhale, both arms, reach it up. Exhale, grab onto opposite elbows above the head. Good. You find that grip of opposite elbows above the head. Pick those elbows up, breathe in. Exhale, reach over to one side. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take another reach. Good. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, hands come down to the ground, nice and steady. If you're a little more wobbly on this side like I am, it's all good. Nice. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Keep that twist. Squeeze the tummy in. Keep the arms where they are, but start to lift the center body up so then the arms become horizontal to the ground. Good. You've got it. Keep that twist. Keep breathing here. Maybe play with turning the head front and back. Play with your breath. Keep moving around. See how you go. Just keeping that twist in the body. Right arm forward, left arm back. Good. Inhale, look forward. Flip the front hand. Exalt it. Reach that right arm up high towards the sky. Let the left arm just dangle behind you. Try and get more length across the front of the body as you lift up. You've got it. One more breath in. Exhale, bring that hand down to the front knee or the hip, reaching across the body wherever you are. Sweep the opposite arm down and then place it on top of the other hand or other hip, whatever works here. You've got it. Keep breathing here. Maybe take a few cat-cow shapes even here. Get creative with this. Try and integrate those cat-cows
into your daily life in ways that you don't really expect to. Yes, I've just run out of battery somehow. Reconnecting, here we go. All right. Keep it going, keep it going. Good, and when you're ready, inhale both arms up, keep them crossed, and then give yourself a hug. So opposite arm on top than you had before. Good. Welcome those wobbles. And then maybe bind those arms. See how you go with it. Wherever you are, try and lift those elbows up and away from you. So you really like they've got a repelling force, pulling up and away. As you breathe in, elbows reach up. Exhale, gently guide it down to the front knee or towards the belly button. Good, keep it going, a couple more times. Inhale, nice and steady, reach it up. Elbows lift up away from you. Exhale, bring it down. One more lift up. Deep breath in, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. Use your core strength to help you transition. Tuck the back toes, pick that back knee up off the ground. Good. Breathe in, look forward. Gently lean forward, pick that right foot off the ground just for a second, and then release it all. Bring it down. Whew. Sigh it out, standing forward fold. Let the body be heavy, fold over it. Good. Really relax the back of the neck. Relax the lower back. Let those muscles feel stretched. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, fold forward. Take that one more time. Halfway lift, lift the heart up, spine is straight. Exhale, fold it down, hands to the mat. Step it back to high plank. Then elbows in, all the way down to the ground. Sigh it out when you get there. Relax your arms by your sides. Rock your hips. Sigh it out, go. Tune in with your heartbeat, your breath. Good. A lot of shoulder action, a lot of hip action, a lot of back action in this class. Just take a moment to scan the body, see where you are. Long breaths in, longer breaths out. Good. So you have a few options. We're going to start with a cobra pose. You can stick with that as you go if you would like to. So hands to the chest, lining up with the chest, to the ground, elbows pull back. As you inhale, use those back muscles, lift the heart up, get the spine nice and long, and then exhale, lower it down. You can take that again if you would like to, or you can lift up cobra pose, then use the hands in the ground, lift up a little bit more, keep the core engaged wherever you are. And then gentle exhale, lower down. Both those options equally viable. So you're welcome to take either of those, or you can come with me to a Sphinx pose. So none of those options is better than the other, they're just different. So guiding up to Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Good, you can pivot on the elbows, check that they're about the distance of a forearm apart. Good. Return the palms to the ground. If your back is sensitive, open those legs out wide apart. Push the elbows into the ground, lift the heart up. So you can stay in a cobra pose, a lifted cobra pose, Sphinx pose, wherever you want to be. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So focus on just using the muscles that you need to. Breathing into it. Long inhales, long exhales. If you're in Sphinx pose, you can pivot on those elbows, push the palms into the ground, maybe extend those arms slightly, lifting up into seal pose. Again, options, not requirements. So take the ones that's going to work for you. Personally, I'm just going to stick with Sphinx pose. Keep breathing, another round of breath. Then we're going to guide it back to child's pose. So you're welcome to go straight there. If you'd like to throw in a little bit of bonus shoulder action, from Sphinx pose, we interlace our fingers, creating almost like a pyramid, triangle shape with the arms. Then pull the legs together, push the elbows into the ground, pick the body up, almost like a plank, and then walk it back, child's pose. Just a little bit more work in those shoulders to make that transition happen. When you get to child's pose, sigh it out. Reach those arms forward, hips reach back. Good. You're going to take a twisted child's pose on the opposite side than you did before. So start by reaching those arms forward as far forward as you can get them. 10 onto the fingertips. Then gently slide the right arm underneath the left, turning the head. Right ear comes towards the ground. Keep those arms reaching, nice and strong arms. But then start to relax the back of the body. Everything else, bring it down. Good. Try and balance that sensation of active arms, but rested spine, rested lower back. Keep breathing into it. With each inhale, try and reach with those fingers a little bit more. With each exhale, try and make the body just a little bit heavier. Then gently reverse it into a tabletop with the right arm lifted. Breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, take it down, tabletop. Throw in a cat-cow there, because we can. Make that a wonderful habitual movement. And then gently walk it forward. Cross the legs behind you. And just simply walk it back into a seated position. If that doesn't quite work for you, it really doesn't matter. You can let that go. Doesn't really matter how you get there. We're just coming to that seated position. Hands to knees, throw in some cat-cows. Good. And then gently walk those hands a little bit further forward. Enjoy that fold over the legs. Nice, powerful stretch. The outside of the thighs, all the way to the glutes, the lower back. Good. Gently slide those hands up. This is where it gets a little weird, but also very good. Grab onto that left leg. And you're just going to hold that left leg, nestle it inside of the arm. So I'll turn a little bit to face you. Good. Putting it inside of the right elbow crease, almost like you're going to rock that leg like a little baby. If it doesn't quite fit in the elbow crease, hold it with the hand. All we're doing is just getting a nice stretch to the outside of those muscles that have worked so